Hello, Flosstube. Welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria. This is my mom, Chris. Hi. And this is a channel about cross stitch. We've been away. Oh my goodness, life is a little crazy. But how are you guys? We're so happy you're here and spending some time with us today. We're gonna show you and talk to you about stitching, because since we've been away, Chris has been on fire, and I have been surviving.
You've been accomplishing a lot.
Have I? Okay.
Yes.
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 Yeah, even though you're a teacher and supposed to have off in the summer, you had to go into school for your grad program.
Yeah, I have.
So you've been working the month of July.
Yep. But that, I got an A. Woo-hoo! 2 more semesters of residency, so that's exciting. And the work that I've done, I think, has been well received, which has been exciting too, and being creative and coming up with solutions, being a solution provider. So, yeah, it's been good. I didn't tell you this. You can do Amazon returns at Whole Foods, like just drop off. And I'm like fully pregnant. The girls are at their first day of preschool, daycare, whatever. And I see my supervisor. She goes, "I know that pregnant lady." And I'm like, "That's me. Yeah, that's me." But I've never met her in person because it's only on Zoom. So that was pretty funny. And she's like 4'8".
Oh, she's
tiny. Yeah. I was like, I feel like a giant and so rotund. So, but that was just like a funny thing. But she has been such a great support, and lots of chaos and trying to get the house ready. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're all settled in." I'm like just getting started to get settled in.
Right.
Like, I didn't do anything. Well, I get very sick for like the first 18 weeks of my pregnancy, and then it was the end of the school year. Right. I mean, it just was a lot of things.
Then the weather. I mean, we had bad weather that, had some issues at the new house. I mean,
yeah, my new house was leaking. It's not a new build, I should say that. It's an
new
old
to
house,
you, right?
But yeah.
But I mean, there was just one complication after another to smooth sailing.
Yes.
But I think you're finally excited about, like, I'm gonna put this room together.
Yes.
And think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, in this whole week she has before school starts, or prep. Actually, that's where we're going this after.
We're gonna go right after this. Yeah. So I was like, so Mom, we have 4 hours.
Right. We have a little mini window.
Yeah.
The girls went. Yeah, the girls went to preschool today, even though it's a Wednesday,
because we were driving on Monday. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Lots of life updates, right?
I don't know.
We got engaged, so they went to Nashville.
Yes. We tried on wedding dresses for her, and it was so fun. And the girls did this is our first, we did a little car trip to go to Michigan City, Indiana, like as a family trip, which was wonderful. Great trip. But that's like an hour and a half for us. That was our first time, kind of
longer,
a little longer. And this was 7.5, but with stops, it really turned into like 9, just because as soon as we would pull away from the gas station, Sophia would be like, "I have to go potty." Like, of course you do. And then I didn't realize my husband hadn't taken off work on Friday or Monday. So we would leave early, like 5 a.m. And he works on LA time. So he would drive until it was like 8 a.m. LA time. And then he was like, "Can you drive?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure." Yeah. But we did just get a new car too, so we could fit the next baby. So it's just been a lot of life.
Maisie's second birthday party.
Maisie turned 2, yep. She was so cute. And
she was adorable.
She had so much fun. All you need is balloons and bubbles, guys. Yeah. And dance. We got like an outdoor, like a little rock speaker for outdoor. And she just stands right next to it. She just loves music. She loves to dance in slow motion. Always in slow motion, but
it's great.
And the girls did gymnastics this summer, and Sophia did swimming lessons this summer, and
we did all of that.
We did it all. We really did.
Oops, sorry.
Minnie Mouse is talking to us, and Chris has been busy with the store, and she went to so when we drove to Nashville, Chris drove to Pennsylvania to see her brother, which was also a great trip.
Absolutely wonderful.
And then in about 2 months, you're headed to England.
Yeah.
October
1st, right.
Yeah. about 2 months
You
from
know.
now. So
Yeah, and a lot of, so in between all of that time, we've been able to go to the pool. So we have a pool in our community.
Yeah.
And our whole family can go, like our kids and our grandkids.
Yeah.
Which is and it's so convenient. So I feel like we're making the most of the summer as much as we can. I mean, obviously
in the
school
minutes.
and work and things like that. But
we're doing summer.
Yeah, we did. And my brother planned. We took a day and a half. We split up the drive from here to Philadelphia area, and I stopped at Just Stitching in Strongsville, Ohio, which was wonderful meeting Shelly. Hi, Shelly. They have. I mean, her store was amazing. And I'm a total sucker for models, and I think she said at one point they had 500 models in their store. So anyway, that was like a little bonus for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then my brother lives in the Newtown area, which is near Washington's Crossing, and found a historic cross stitch in the Washington Square Museum.
Good.
He made it so nice. We did so many fun things. Like we went to the Jersey Shore for the day, which is what we used to do growing up. And when our kids were growing up, we'd go to the Jersey Shore. So that was amazing, because that's like a 4 hour of him driving. It's 2 hours back and forth from his house.
Yeah.
So it was great. Went to a peach festival. It was a big
We're
party.
it all in.
We're not missing a moment.
No, we're not.
In the meantime, like big things at work. We're starting a big remodel.
Mm-hmm. New point of sale.
New point of sale.
Life, air conditioning on, off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's so hard.
So anyway,
never a dull moment over
we've
here.
been squeezing in a few, but we've been missing everybody. We think about you. You can see that we watch Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, I like how Chris said we watch it.
All right.
I didn't know what you would say. We look at it. I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris keeps up more with it. She constantly sends me like all of her cross stitch that she's doing, and I really should post it right away for you guys, but I don't. Because, I barely post. Like, people don't even know that I moved, or that I'm pregnant, or that, like,
I know.
Just because I just don't
do
have
they
time.
know that it's a boy?
You guys, it's a boy. Some of you might know. On Instagram, I think I reshared my personal Instagram onto Stitchy Fix. But
okay, sorry. Yeah,
it's a boy. So the shop is closed. Thank you. Don't come again. Yeah, so number 3 is a boy, and I'm in my 3rd trimester. So we are zooming along. I always get a little panicked because I've actually never, well, it was just complicated. I've never taught in person this pregnant. I'll be starting at 30 weeks this school year. And with Maisie, I was leaving. I was going on summer break at 30 weeks. So actually 32, but it's a lot less physical demands when you're not teaching in that way. Oh, and then with Sophia, it was during the pandemic, so we were all virtual. We were at home, so I just turn my camera off, go puke, come back, and I was sitting, in front of the camera to help the kids. That is a concern.
That's gonna be a rough last 10 weeks.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be big.
Right. Well, you're gonna be tired, and you have to be on your feet. Yeah. You gotta be. It's draining on any teacher.
It's mentally,
in the beginning.
Yes,
okay?
It's a hard push.
You gotta stay liquefied. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta be with the kids. You gotta deal with the multiple things happening at once. It's a hard job when you're 100% A1.
Physically able.
Right. I mean, right.
Yeah. So this is my first time I'll be, I don't know when I'll deliver. I've just, so it could be one day I'm just and I can't show up because I'm going to the hospital or whatever, right, that's probably what's going to happen. That's what's my teammates has happened to them. So it's just going to be a new experience. I did buy myself, which you're going to help me build, hopefully. Do you know the doctor stools? This is so much life update and you can just ignore all this, but I bought myself a doctor stool that you can roll around on. It has no back or anything, but it has a really cushioned seat. Mm-hmm. Just when I'm doing a small group or checking in, if I'm feeling by 2:30, the back pain is pretty bad, and this baby's pretty low comparatively speaking.
You don't think you should have a back on it for support?
Well, I just wanted to be able to like turn
Quickly.
quickly.
Right.
I don't know.
That's what I did for my sewing table when I was making costumes. I literally took the back.
You took it off. Yeah.
The back off so I could just, I mean, I understand the value in it.
Yeah. And I just like, I don't know how much actual floor space I'll have to move through the table. So, that's another thing that I was just like, but I mean, it was like, it was expensive, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. You know,
I'm sure it will be worth it.
Yeah, and that it will be like a tool that I can use, because I went around doing more intern work and I had to go to all the classrooms and I was like on my feet for like quite a few hours. And then by the time 2:30 came, I was physically exhausted. And this was just last week. And so I was like, oh no, how am I going to make it to 3:35? I have to make it till 3:35, you know? So I think I'll find an ebb and a flow of it, but yeah, it's gonna just be a season and it's okay.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay, enough life update. I'll probably put a timestamp if I can, so you could skip it if you wanted to skip it. We also already booked a holiday Christmas lights trolley tour.
Yeah, we're thinking ahead.
Yeah, well, we're getting ready. I'm like, I'll have a 4-week-old baby maybe. But we went on the Polar Express last year. It was so magical, but they're closed this year because of construction. So we're like, we need to get something on the books.
Yeah.
So we're very excited. Okay.
So speaking about Christmas, right?
Speaking about Christmas.
I'm wearing my Jolly July shirt.
Yeah, very cute.
Lauren made for us.
Lauren is my sister.
That was our first first year in Christmas.
I think we did a second year.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway. So really this is like an August update of July stitching.
This is like a summer update.
Yeah, because we don't, to that point, we're not sure how frequently we're going to be able to keep going. We always think we're going to do it every week, and that the bandwidth isn't quite there at this time. So we're thinking about you, but we'll get here when we can.
Yeah.
That's
just where we're at right now.
Yeah.
We just have only 10 weeks before this baby comes, so.
Yeah. So one of the things I did in July for summer was I actually organized my craft space because it was a mess and I couldn't find things, and I'm very happy I did that. So I did come across 2 previous finishes that were tucked away in here. I know one is I brought out to show you is a Satsuma Street. It's the Wizard of Oz Emerald City. I think that we showed this on our
I think so too. Oh, spam.
Our very first video, I think, maybe.
First?
Or early ones?
I thought I was, because I gave you this pattern with your project bag.
Right, when I directed it.
So I think you had started it.
Okay.
But
so anyway,
it wasn't finished yet. But you probably have seen it before on our videos.
Right, and it's, you see how big it is, like, compared to my hand. Well, I did do it on
my head. It is
14
on 14
count. This is what Pam from Just Keep Stitching put at the top of her huge...
For Stephanie
Wizard of Oz. But there's mine, a 14 count on a round finish. And then I made this bag from a book, and I don't remember where the book is, but I did this little happy little girl holding flowers, and I put it on a little tote bag. And I did this maybe 8 years ago. When were you in Disney? 8 years ago?
13.
Wow. Oh my gosh. When Victoria had a January term worked in Disney World, I did this as like just mailing her a happy gift.
This was when Chris was in a panic.
I couldn't reach you, right? Anyway.
And then it didn't get to me.
And then it wasn't delivered for 2 weeks after the panic. So those are 2 previous finishes if anybody was interested.
Nice.
Okay. So speaking about Jolly July, I have a few FFOs. July FFOs.
Nice.
I have 2 FFOs that you had seen the finishes before, but not the FFOs. And this is Primrose Cottage. I think it's the 2023 Snowman. And that's just on a board. That actually came with something, and I forget where it's from. One of those like Stitch Etc. board or something.
Did you paint it or did Lauren?
It came red.
Oh, came red.
It came red.
This
and
is
then,
so cute.
I know, I'm so excited about this. So Victoria for Christmas gave me the whole set of the Shannon Christine little mini mugs.
I forgot I did that.
I love it. And this was on perforated paper, and I just made it into an ornament. And I just put felt on the back and the loop, because I think these are the right size to go on your tree. You have it?
Yes, Chris is like,
I love
judging the size of what's tree worthy and not tree worthy.
Right, because yes,
you have
correct.
more finishes. Yeah,
I have more finishes. So those are
2.
You had seen that finish of those before. So then, in the last month, I finally finished a whip from a couple of years ago, and that is
Stitch Mania.
This was a Stitch Mania start. The little stitcher. I mean, this chart is from 2015, but I started it for Stitch Mania in the last couple of years. Ornaments these are for Victoria's tree. I don't know if you can see the little stitcher.
This is called Blue Christmas, which is my aesthetic.
So I finished stitching those for this Jolly July, and I fully finished them. I'm not sure how.
I gotta go one at a time. This one's my favorite, I think. I don't know. I love them all. But I don't know. I don't like houses too. Like I typically, I'm not a house person, but this one with the little posts.
Yeah, the lamps.
So
and then
cute.
I put the bow and then the snowflake and then the fabric on the back. Oh my gosh. I was telling my girlfriend I bought 4 different pieces of fabric to try and match this. This is done on a 14 count linen Aida. So it's a very open weave compared to what I normally stitch on.
Here's me and my babies.
And anyway, of the 4 pieces that I bought specifically to go with this, I used something from my stash because I wasn't happy. Yeah, and it was fun just
Was it
having
a quick stitch?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's detailed, and
the-
it's a lot of counting if you look at them. If you look at them,
This is my second favorite, I think. I love this one. Yeah, we talk a lot about Christmas in my house.
Okay. Then these next 2 they were starts in July, finishes in July, and FFOs in July. And this is
We call that a SAF.
This is Hands-On Design Père Noël. I worked on this on July 14th for Bastille Day. And I think I finished it pretty close to that. And I did it on 20 count Aida, the petty point. And this is on actually a little easel. And as you know, if you remember, I have a lot of blue in my house, and I think it would be nice to have the blue and pink kind of set up for one area. That's on an easel.
Yep. It's like a little crooked. See if I can get it to focus for you. There you go.
Thank you. So it's tiny.
He's tiny.
Yeah, but I think he's cute, a little bit different. And then I did, this is brand new Sweet Wings Studio. Merry Cozy Jolly. Sorry, it's all messed up because this was my car stitch. I mean, I'd started it before we went on our trip. Maybe I didn't. I think I maybe just started it on our drive. I love stitching in the car when you go straight. Like I feel very successful, and my husband drove the whole way.
Slow and steady.
And this fabric is Minty Green Opalescence by 14 count by Zweigart. What did I have something else I want to do. Oh, I know, it's something I haven't finished yet. And look at this! Look at this! It's done. Oh, so can't see those little puffs. So with the word,
Chris loves the puffs.
I know,
also
because
love
it's
the puffs.
cozy. And look at the back. This fabric is from Pine Mountain Store
In Utah.
in Utah. And it went perfectly. Is that adorable? And again, I thought it would be bigger, but it's nice. Anyway, I had enough of this trim was from my stash. So I really like that a lot.
Very subtle. So
okay,
cute.
how come it takes 5 minutes and it spends like hours to do this stuff?
Well, that's what we've always said too about like, you know, when we first started this, my husband was like, you should just sell those. I was like, literally the hours to like the price I could, someone who maybe would buy it is just like not worth it.
Right. So the other thing that I did finish, actually I made 2, but it's over here.
It's okay.
I made a Christmas project bag for myself and actually my girlfriend for her birthday.
And this is the same fabric that
Emmy had.
Emmy
right?
made for us for our plums.
And I was so
Plum
excited.
Village? Is that what it's called? Plum Village?
Sugar Plum Village.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fun too.
And that fabric is also from Pine.
No, this is from Joanne Fabrics.
Oh.
So I was so excited to see it when I found it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got any more whips?
I have more whips.
I worked on some things.
What do you want to?
Well, I don't know if I showed you, but I'll show you what I know I worked on. Oh, actually, maybe I did show you. So I have, I think I might have shown you this. So I'm going to go fast because I think I might have shown you this. But my friend Steph from Just Keep Stitching, we've been working on the hometown holidays.
That's beautiful. You have made more progress.
I don't know, have I?
Yeah, because I didn't remember this.
I think I came in and started filling in this
Yeah.
little section. So this is the ice cream shop. I don't think I have a picture though. But this is the ice cream shop from the hometown holidays. Little House Needleworks or Country Cottage. I think it's Little House.
I think it's a lot.
I love it. And that's the full width, which I love. So I know
Beautiful.
what I'm working with. And it's got
Love
like
that.
the pinks in there.
Nice
which is so
fabric
cute.
too.
And this
Is
fabric
18 count?
is an 18 count Zweigart. It's one color.
Nice.
Forgot what color it is, but you know. And then I also have my Independence, which I don't know if I've showed you or not, or if I've made progress or not, but this one, I think I tried to stitch on when we went on a trip away. If you put, there you go. So this is by Silver Creek Creek Samplers, and it's Independence Day, so you get them ants. And then this is, I'm not gonna take it out, but
Cute.
this is where I'm at. I
Is
just
that
keep,
an urge?
it's an urge, but I keep stealing the needles out of my bags. And I was worried about the colors, but they look
It's
great.
excellent. Yes, I love it.
So I got one ant, one watermelon, and then started the lettering.
Adorable, Victoria.
Oh, there's needles in here. Whee! I've been stealing needles and hoops out of like the working bags. And then when I did my training, so this you might have seen. This is the last time I worked on it, I think. This got a little wet in the car ride. But this is a really cute pattern. Counting Puddles is the designer.
I've seen some other people on Flosstube stitching this.
And more watermelons and more ants. And this one's called Watermelon Crawl. And I don't know if it's any more or not. But I've just been filling in. I did a little bit more. You're not going to really be able to tell. But
I like your sea otters.
this is on an Ada. This looks like a 14 count. Back, I think it's Forbidden Fiber Coat, right?
Yep.
What do you think?
Very nicely done.
And yeah, I've just been filling in the rind. This is the center
It's
watermelon.
nice being able to fill in. That's what I needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Things.
fill in, but it's counting. So it's not yet quite fill in. And then on our car trip just recently, I was feeling the holiday spirit. This is one of my favorite patterns that I mean, I wanted to stitch this since 2019. I can't, let me see if I can, well, I can't really show you. It's from a magazine. It's from Cross Stitcher, January 2019. Cross Stitcher, January 2019. Okay? It's Santa with the reindeer all around in a circle, and I want to finish it with like some sort of like countdown to Santa, like on a board with a countdown to Santa. So I have Santa done, and then on the car trip I started Rudolph. So he's like one and then they'll be all the way around. But just a little car start, and then my husband was like, I need to have you drive. Which is okay. Yeah, so it's a light blue, but it's a little hard to see. But
The white shows up wonderful though.
yeah, there's not going to be a lot of extra. Really working to the edge, but that's okay. We'll get them all on there. But again, Cross Stitcher 2019 January.
That was a good magazine because I think I started.
You know, it was a good magazine. I don't feel like it's as good anymore.
I haven't seen as much that I like.
Yeah, which is sad. But working away.
Well done.
And that's like the farthest width that you saw. That's the edge. So
good. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
excellent.
About 1.5 inches, I think we'll have on all corners.
That's good. Whether you want to frame it or put, you said on a countdown, like on a board or something.
Yeah, some sort of
Advent.
like circular board, and then I don't know, like put all the numbers around in a circle on the outside, and then just move something.
That's a great idea.
I love to get a little creative, you know.
Victoria is creative.
But that's all I've worked on in the last month. Okay, so we're talking like 200 stitches maybe. We also did frog words, but I didn't take a single stitch. My life kind of turned upside down.
That was a very busy weekend.
Yeah, why was that? Oh, we had the wedding. We had 2 weddings. I don't know, everything. That was when the water damaged, I think. It was not great. It was not great, but that's okay. I love the pattern.
What I was doing. Oh, I was watching the girls. Probably. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
So I have a few whips.
Oh, just a few. Here we go, folks.
Well, some of those were that I...
Yes, saps.
Saps, right. I can't show you this either, but this is 4 Ornaments by Doreen Jones, and this is also from Cross Stitcher magazine, but I want to say it is like... I thought the year was on this, because when you said 2019, I feel like that this was 2019 as well. December 2019.
See?
So it was a good year.
It was a good year.
Anyway, my daughter Lauren.
Not my daughter.
No, your sister, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
She is known for her shoe collection. She loves shoes.
And her feet haven't grown.
No, she's just...
Petite.
So this is one that just needs its beading. I'm not gonna put the beading till I finish all 4. And so I gotta start on the next one.
They're just like a series of legs and feet.
Yeah, and little
holiday
dresses
motifs.
yeah. So it would be really nice to actually finish this. And this is in a bag.
I got made for her.
Victoria had made for me by Punky Pearls.
Yeah.
Yep. And I love this. We know me and Disney and sewing, so that was just absolutely perfect. And then all the Disney fabric. Each one is a different fabric pocket, and she did a lovely job. And it's been great to carry these like little smaller sets of groups of ornaments. So this is kind of like my ornament in progress bag.
Love it.
So
we saw that.
Yeah,
we saw her display for the first time at Stitch West in Utah a couple years ago.
There's her logo.
And they went like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Like
awesome.
She put her stuff up and it was gone.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful work.
And the way you do that is you can send her the fabric if you have like fabric you like.
Yes, and speaking about sending fabric, so this bag is a Mary Poppins bag that our friend Ashley Swan made for us. Yeah, that was really fun. I sent her fabric. And this is which you'll be seeing this chart for like years.
The next 4 months, probably.
Cora Betacori, Natalia and Rosa, Christmas in Pink. That's what it's gonna look like.
Eventually.
Eventually. Sorry. So I have been working on this massive
it's
dress.
So huge. A little scent coat.
So there's the packages, and here's the whole piece is going to be this big. Anyway, this one I did outline. I filled in the white buttons, then did the outline of the red and filled it in, and now you can't probably see this. So now the white is here. You can't really see the white very well on this gray, but it's not done. So there's complementing colors to it. So that's what I did on that one. And then I have just my working copy here, but I have a Bent Creek Classic, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Here's the black and white chart of it. This is my working copy. Again, one of those situations where I was in a stitching store in Washington, D.C., and you see the model, and it just looked like it could be very fun. And the fabric, I love this fabric. It is a Grace Notes Mojito Smoothie color, and it's an 18 count. And I'm using the DMC color. Well, I probably actually am using whatever red and green I found. There's like 2 greens and a red and a gold. But this fabric is slightly mottled, which you're not gonna be able to see because it's so bright in here, but that's how far I've gotten on that one. So that was actually a start in July.
The gold is called for, but she doesn't have any of it on yet.
Right.
But I can see that the gold is a match. This is one of our favorite Dot Dot Goose design bags.
Yes. Then I did, just as a reminder, my last Christmas in July project is going to be for my new grandson. And I should take this out. Well, I need to take it out. I thought I had opened it. Oh, efficient me, I retaped it shut.
Oh, wow, look
Why
at
did I do
you.
that? I just kitted this up, but I call that progress because it's a big
start.
It's a big, so it's a start.
And then maybe Macy will get her birth sampler at 3.
Maybe. So there.
It's
there,
a dimensions
kit.
yeah.
And I will finish it with the red velvet and the same candy cane fabric. I have just enough for one more stacking.
Guess I shouldn't have any more babies.
No, you can. And there were so many colors in this. I put it in this little crayon case from Michael's because I do like to bob it, which you know. So I'll show you. I don't know if you can.
It's fine.
Okay. There's the needle. Anyway, so yeah, this is really helpful. Like I did. Oh gosh, there's 2 needles.
Is there beading on it?
I don't know.
I don't know why they have 2
so.
needles. It's so funny, when we picked this, we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. And the name is Mason on it, is whatever, boy's name. And I thought, oh, it's still cute for a girl. Like in my head, and now I'm like, oh, it is a boy.
It's perfect. See that? And
it doesn't actually matter, they're just animals.
And this is a bag that I finished that my friend Carol, hi Carol, had gifted me at Christmas. And I finished this, and I was just like recording some of my stuff. And I realized I finished this on January 1st this year. Okay, so I thought I'm using my new bag.
There you go.
And then I just have one more whip from August.
Yay.
I picked this up again because we are going to London
in 2 months.
And this is a chart my girlfriend got for me, who I'm traveling with. London and the cityscape. I did change the colors to what I had. And I got on my drive trip home, because I had finished the other one, I got the London Eye done and these 4 buildings and started on the word London. So there that is. The London Eye had a lot of counting. You know, and the double-decker bus and Big Ben and London Bridge. And then the word London. That is all my stitching.
Wow.
I made one more project bag.
Okay.
I made
which is a form of stitching. Just to be clear.
Yeah. So,
oh, 4th of July. Chris loves the 4th of July.
Well,
loves the 4th of July.
I do, but I'd like that.
Not one day in my life have I decorated for 4th of July.
Well, yeah. Well, your anniversary's that week. I mean, there's a lot. I notice I miss holidays when it goes through it. That's a primrose fabric, and this is from Joann's. And I did buy, so I do have haul. Should I move into haul?
Sure.
Sweet Wing Studios had,
you're in a Sweet Wing Studio kick.
I just got these 2 because I really like them. And what I really...
As you should.
It was the first
don't
time.
buy things that you don't like.
Well, that was the first, those are the first 2 charts. These are the first 2 charts. The one I did.
And the Sparrow that we bought at StitchCon.
Oh yeah, that was Sweet Wings. Yeah, because that was
and
a hard
there
one.
was, I feel like, oh no.
So anyway, this is, our flag is still there. And I thought that is,
I
like
like
that
to sing it
message.
for everyone.
No. So anyway, that's what I'm doing on that one. On a 16 count Jack Frost Seraphim. Oh, look at these, you guys. So we got Black Needle Society. I've got Black Needle Society retreat boxes. And I think this was in a couple ones ago. They have these little work in progress library cards. Aren't those great? So you can actually write down stuff. I mean, I know there's lots of different systems, but I thought, oh, I have this, I should use it. And that is on 16 count Jack Frost Ada Seraphim.
Nothing stitched on it.
No, it's just I want to show you I made the bag.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. Chugging right along. Did you
Aw.
guys need to go get a new drink? do you need to reset? Go use the potty. Come back. We got a lot of haul.
We got a lot of haul. Frogworts.
Love it.
And lots of goodies.
I have all the same things. Just know that in your mind.
Lots of...
I literally had to go to my old house and get it off their front stoop.
Yes.
I was like watching
I love
it
the
get
collection
delivered.
of mugs.
Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
That is cute.
I'm just going through this fast because a lot of people have done walkthroughs for that. That's tea. And oh, here's the needle minder. Some of my favorite parts.
A galleon. A gold galleon. From Gringotts.
Oh man. It's just okay, can't
That's
see
it.
the minder.
That's okay.
Right, so I know it's sorry. Floss.
Back
the
of
chart.
Chris's hand. Back of my hand. Other back of my hand. Don't you love it? I'll show you the pattern up close. So cute. She does such a great job. Getting all the little details. This is year 5. We've got 2 more years to go. I really can't wait to do, what's it called? Place.
Gringotts?
No, place. Something place. Order of the Phoenix is at the Black House, right?
Yeah.
Griswold? No, I don't know.
Grimwald.
Grimwald. Okay, I was like place. All I can remember is the word place.
And that would help a little bit better.
Yeah.
The color of the floss. And this great bag, which was great. Oh wait, and then this was fun.
Oh yeah, all the proclamations. I mean, even like I was watching the updates and everything. It was so fun. It was so creative this year. It always is.
They are so organized.
They do a wonderful job. But yeah, my life blew all the way up.
Anyway, that is a nice, big, great bag to have. Then we did this is how it came. The Hands-On Design Chantel collab. And that's the chart. That's the one chart, and this is the second chart.
Hold on. Sorry, can't stitching. Bye. Chris does not like the saying, but I think she doesn't know, like, that's like lingo for today. That's just not her lingo. Right?
Right.
But the colors are pretty. Love quilt square, granny square.
Yeah, and then we got the
And
whole
all the
kit.
wood.
Right, we got all the wood. We got the
And the paint too, right?
Yep, and the floss.
Yep. I like the colors every
I love
time.
the colors.
Every time I love the colors.
And
Kathy does it great. If Kathy watches this, I'm going to be very sad in October. And just know that I wish I was there, but I'm going to be delivering a baby. Oh, my lord.
and Lauren, we already gave Lauren the paint because we did get the paint set so that she can paint those wood frames for us.
Yep.
And then well, I told you I went to the needlework store. So I have to show you what I got there. I got and I got these 4 charts because I saw the models and I just went, I'd like that one. I'd like that one.
Chris loves Halloween.
I love Halloween. This is a Little Dove Designs called Happy Halloween. And I have to tell you, this because this is a computer generated picture on the front of the chart, it's hard to tell, but stitched up, it was really cool. It is charted with DMC, but I bought Fragrant Clothes by Gentle Arts for the happy and all the orange. Because this has variegation. I thought that would be really interesting. Then I saw a Country Cottage Needleworks that I hadn't seen. Joy, Love, Peace. Again, I saw the model stitched. And I think that is just a classic. And then I did get 2 pieces of fabric to go with those. The first is Atomic Ranch. Go figure, right? We love Atomic Ranch.
We do.
So for the Halloween one,
I feel like we have a purple that color.
it's called Violet Fizz.
We looked at this at StitchCon, Violet Fizz.
Did we?
I don't think we bought it. We looked at it.
Okay, well, I bought it, and it comes with a drink recipe.
How fun.
Yes. And then I just got a 16 count Swigart Platinum for the Country Cottage Needleworks one. And then I had to add these just because, you know, I like my little petty point, and these are not new. But these are 2 of the Tiny Modernist Sweet Sayings. They had the models there. One is Every Moment Matters and Do All Things with Kindness. And I already have my petty point with that. So that was awesome. And again, Shelly was terrific. So if you're going by Strongsville, you should stop in.
What's the store called again?
Just Stitching.
Okay. Just Stitching.
Very easy to get off the turnpike, which is where we were. And then they had some of this historic charts. They were actually kits in the museum shop at Washington Crossing. I did look up this this designer, this Posey. Oh, how did I get it wet, Beverly? Because I spilled something in the car. Anyway, there are several in this series. This is adapted by Barbara Bangzer. And I really enjoyed this because this was the historic flag set. So that I didn't know about these in between flags, to be honest. So there's obviously the Union Jack. One. And then the next one that's 13 states. And then there's the 13 stars with the 13 stripes. And then the current flag.
That's not the current flag.
It says it's the current flag. American flag of today.
Oh.
So it's original Union Jack, original Grand Union flag, colonial 13 star flag, American flag of today.
Yeah.
So that was nice. It came on an 18 count.
With a whole lot of
the floss. Well, if you briefly look at the chart, it flakes out. So
now don't you take a picture of that.
No, that was too fast. That was all of my haul from this weekend.
Something else you want to show them?
Okay. So my girlfriend Donna and I are going to London, so we decided we definitely needed to decide on a London stitch. So this is like for our tea party. We are going to the Peter Pan afternoon tea at the Shard when we're there. So we wanted to do a Peter Pan chart. So we got the Ori TM, Quaker Fantasies, Peter Pan.
I want you to do the Mary Poppins one. I do have it.
I do. Anyway, and I kitted it all up for us. And I'm not sure which fabric, so that's just
options.
Yeah, so that was going to be our stitch. And that was just, I didn't have a 1, 2, 3 stitch. Because I saw Pam was stitching. Pam I know, my friends inspire me, okay?
They do.
This is an heirloom piece. I was born in the Philadelphia area. Actually, technically lived in Philadelphia my first 4 years of my life. This would be an heirloom piece to do. But it is, the details are
wow,
incredible. So yeah, I've
just
never...
a few.
Right.
Just a few things to stitch.
All right, and so along my July, 4th of July, I love this, and I had never seen this before.
I haven't either.
I'm just like in a...
4th of July feels.
Well, I was in July. That's it. Silver Creek Samplers, American Dream. Grant to all on land and sea justice, hope, and liberty. I like that. I like what it means to us and whatever. So,
You're
do you want me to
allowed
show
like-
the rest of this?
I don't know.
Lizzie, they were having a 50% off Lizzie Kate sale.
Oh, boom goes the dynamite.
So I got some snippets. And that's one. Oops, sorry.
It's okay. Just having a little hard time. There we go. Ready or not.
2. They're so cute. 3. 4. 5.
I think Kev stitched this one.
Oh, cool. And that's not a snippet, that's something else.
Santa Claus 191.
And then this is Birdie Holiday. There's no place like home.
I think
Okay,
that one.
that is it
All
for
right.
a month.
So funny. She also got me a hedgehog needle minder, which is not here. It's somewhere in my house.
Click, click.
And we hope that you just have having the best August start ever.
Yes.
If you're going back to school, if you have kids, grandkids, you're going back to school, we're thinking of you. Okay, we're thinking about you. And then as we say every week, we hope you stitch as much as you want or as little as you want. And we'll see you in our next video.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.